What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Now, today, New Era Chicago, they're doing a gas station shutdown as they done plenty other times before. However, this time, they're gonna demonstrate, what they're demonstrating is love and unity. Black economics. Spend your money in your own community with businesses that live in the community, that bring back to the community. Here it is, out of all these gas stations that they participated in gas station shutdown, here it is, we let people come in our community, treat us like dirt. Don't shop in the community, don't hire from the community, don't pay taxes in the community. They damn sure don't live in the community, and they take their money back to their community. Then they come in our community, treat us like absolute dirt. This is my life in the shop. So now,
nobody gonna do it for us. But up. Don't spend no money there, King. Don't spend no money there. Don't spend no money there, King. Don't spend money here. King, don't spend money there, bro. Don't spend no money there. Don't spend no money there, King. But we still love you, though. We still love you.
Okay. So we have that happening.
Out here protecting the server.
The only thing that's gonna change our situation is black love and black unity and black power. And race first. At some point we gonna have to sacrifice something.
Hey, one thing I can attest to, I'm a videographer. When I was filming New Era Chicago, when they say they fear black love, black unity, that's what they fear. There was 7 murders over East. Right? I was over there filming too. They were out there passing out flyers, telling people to shop within the businesses in your own community, shop black owned. Do you know 50 squad cars showed up for them to knock on doors, cleaning up the community? No cars over East with 7 murders within a 24-hour span was that. People of Chicago should be furious. Taxpayers, you pay good tax money. In fact, you're overtaxed. Outside of California, we the other only city overtaxed in the country, and your tax dollars are going to the police to stop them from bringing love and unity to your community. It's a tragedy. Anyway, take a look.
We gonna have to sacrifice something. We gonna have to sacrifice something. Look at this dysfunction. I mean, this ain't nothing but pure dysfunction. Hey, don't spend your money here, bro. Don't spend your money. Spend your money now. Like I said, don't think about this. Don't think about this scenario right here. We got to do it. We fail first. We hit each other over these corners and can't do that. White police officers come in and beat so day for who? You out your fucking mind. You out your fucking mind.
You not doing that on pages.
We consider ourselves productive members of society. We think it's our job just to sit back and
How long ago did you start?
Probably like 5 minutes ago.
it ain't one situation, it ain't no problem. Don't spend your money there, Queen. Don't spend your money there. Don't spend your money there,
We out here standing up for the community, bro. If we don't stand up for each other, who will?
They disrespectful. They get no black down.
For those who just coming in, this is New Era Chicago gas station shut down. Now, this gas station, ton of complaints. They just witnessed somebody. These are Arabic gas station owners that's calling black folks the N-word. And one thing we could do in our community is shut stores like this that's disrespecting us down economically. Do not shop there. Here it is. We spend $1.3 trillion a year, but 98% of it outside our community, or we let everybody else come in our community and get rich while we fighting over scraps. We fighting for pennies while everybody's raping us for millions a year. And we still fighting to eat Chinese food every day. While the black-owned store right in your community suffers. That lives in your community, that hires from your community, that shops in your community. and that lives there, pay taxes. Here it is, we paying our money at Chinese food spots. They don't spend a dime in your community. They don't shop in your community, nothing. We backwards.
Fuck them!
Don't give them your money. Don't give them your dollar. Support your own. Support your own. Black unity. Black unity. Black unity. Support your own. Not here, not today. Don't spend no money there. Like I said, you couldn't set up a store in their community. Not today, bro. You couldn't set up a store in your community. I don't give a fuck what you were selling. They wouldn't buy it from you.
They wouldn't buy it from you. If you tried to set up a store for one, you couldn't. And if you did, they wouldn't buy it from you. That's the most realist statement I've ever heard. You couldn't sell, you couldn't even open up a store in their community. And if you did, they wouldn't buy it from you.
It ain't even got so much to do with the fact that they hate you or not.
Black dollars! Fuck them!
Don't give them your money. Don't give them your dollar. Support your own. Support your own. Black unity. Black unity. Black unity. Support your own. Not here, not today. Don't spend no money there. Like I said, you couldn't set up a store in their community. Not today, bro. You couldn't set up a store in your community. I don't give a fuck what you were selling. They wouldn't buy it from you. It ain't even got so much to do with the fact that they hate you or not. They just gonna make sure that their community is organized to benefit them and their children. They got their minds screwed on to work. They got their minds screwed on to go home. You know what I'm saying? They got their minds screwed on correctly. We the only ones that know that. We the only ones that got our community organized how they do.
And for those of you who like what they're doing, make sure you go to New Era Chicago's Facebook page, YouTube page, and support the pages, like those pages, and also you could donate to New Era Chicago.
Hey, stay out the entrance, bro. Stay out the entrance. Make sure you stay out the entrance.
Now all the crime going
All power to the people.
in the city of Chicago,
All power to the
they
people.
about us not stepping a couple of inches on this sidewalk right here. That show you the bullshit.
And let me tell y'all something. Now, I'm telling you, I covered New Era Chicago. When they would go throughout the communities, just cleaning up the communities and knocking on doors, talking to the residents, getting to know the residents, every cop car was there. There was a gang war over East. 7 people dead within 24 hours. They had 50 cars dedicated to New Era Chicago that they don't spread the love, the message of love and unity to the community. For them just to clean up the community, every cop car was dedicated to New Era Chicago. No cars to the gang war over East. And we pay our taxes to these cops.
What's going on in the community? You gotta do something better to the people. You gotta come together. So, as always, when New Era Chicago is called, you come.
Come on, man. This fighting, brother. All power to the people. All power to the people. Where the black police at? All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. White police. That's it. That's why you walk around the corner. Guess what? Let's drive over here. They're going to pull me over. Bring your money, yeah. I'm just
I'm gonna try to get some of them on the phone. Give me a second.
Check the motherfuckers about that. That niggas ain't. Tell me what it stand, what it want, what it out. Why you think y'all here? I'm going this motherfucker, let me respect you, bro. I'm going this motherfucker, I spend my money for you. They love you, bro. Yeah, that's it. I grew up here. I pay taxes here. I pay bills here. Y'all put it up there. It's a motherfucker finesse thing that they get low on niggas on. And niggas ain't doing shit. I see it though. This is real shit. Make you tight. keep going in their business. Come on, what's the wrong? Don't be crazy. Listen,
They gotta stay off the street, man. Can't be on the street.
hey, everybody, man, step on the curb, man. Step on the curb.
Y'all reaching a little bit, man. Y'all reaching. It's all type of dope houses like right down the street.
What are they doing about? They shooting killers.
And here's the sad part. Every time we try to do something positive, why is it that here it is, we tearing each other down? Here come a brother come up and he's snapping, he's pissed off at them.
So why we doing this for no money? All this got to do with the stuff. He ain't listening. Man, you can go in
You got the baby shot, huh?
You hear me?
Black love, black unity, black power, black power,
Right sir! 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 All power to the people!
all power to the people. Black power! Hey,
All this dangerous ass violence and all of these murders that you always hear about in the news about the city of Chicago, yeah, we got resources to have up here watching us, you know, it's crazy. So they're just proving their point. You know, what they actually out here to do. They're out here to protect and preserve these properties and not the people in the community, family.
Sad part is that we the only people who still funding our own oppression. Here it is, we let everybody come in our community take all the resources out, just like Africa. They bleeding it dry of diamonds, gold, oil. We spend $1.3 trillion a year, 98% of that outside our community. And then we still talk about we need welfare. We don't need the government assistance. For what? What we need is unity. We spend all of our dollars at they stores. Drug dealers wouldn't even let somebody from up north come on your block and make millions while you making pennies.
Right first! Yes, right first! Right first! Don't spend no money. That's right, sister. Don't spend your money here. Race first. That's the kind for life. Race first. Race something for that. Race something for that. Medical affiliation. Race something for no free organization.
So for those who just came in, this is New Era Chicago, man. They're doing a gas station shutdown. This gas station is constantly disrespecting blacks, calling them the N-word, this, that, and the other. Here it is, we giving them millions, letting them rob us. And we gladly do it. Peace, my brother. What's going on, y'all?
I think the truth is your madness, bro. That's complete sickness. We gonna change that. Black love.
Black love.
Black unity.
Black unity.
Black power.
Black power.
So, New Era Chicago.
They on the street, but they can't go tell them to
I'm judging nobody by
For them to knock on doors, clean up the neighborhoods, I'm telling you, they got 2 or 3 paddy wagons, 50 cop cars in Chicago. Every Saturday in the summer, they do a hood-to-hood campaign. They go to the worst neighborhoods, they clean it up, clean up the trash, knock on doors, get to know your neighbors. Peace, a message of love and peace. Stop killing each other. Black economics.
until we are one.
And every cop car in Chicago is dedicated to them. Every cop car. None to the gang wars that's going on. None to the drug dealers. No cops dedicated. 80% of the murders in Chicago are unsolved. But if they have a New Era Chicago meeting, every cop car is there.
Don't spend your money here. Don't spend no money here. Don't let them get your money. All power to the people.
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 All power to the people. All power to the people.
Black power, black power.
Just go down the street.
Oh yeah, and y'all can call in too. I don't know if you guys know the number. The number is in the description box.
So bad. Right, why is the community so bad? Because motherfucker, your ass paying for it to be bad.
The majority of y'all people, they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it. We just got to keep spreading that message of black love, black unity, and black power. We got to spread that message of black love, black unity, and black power. And that shit is dangerous and they know it. That is dangerous. Black unity is terrorism, believe me. Black unity is terrorism. Terrified no enemy.
What's up?
He getting ready to pull out. You get a picture with the basketball.
One thing they're going to say is they don't fear gang bangers. They fear unity. That's what they fear. They fear that one day we will unite and they will fight like hell to make sure that doesn't happen. If you don't believe me, on Saturdays, they're going to start up in April again. Go to a New Era Chicago hood to hood to where all they're doing is cleaning up the community, knocking on doors. You're going to see nothing less than 50 cop cars out there. Don't believe me? Go to a New Era Chicago hood to hood campaign.
You gonna take a picture?
Even right now, when I was out there filming them, there was detectives everywhere, playing cop cars everywhere.
Hey, listen, no one's coming to save us but us. Get up off your ass, get up off the keyboard, come out here and support the community. Black power, black love. Piece of black power. The guy who organized it. Okay, you don't take a picture. Somebody, not me. I ain't taking no pictures, man. I'm tripping. We're in the middle of dinner. Yeah, we in mode. He already doing it. When he rephrase it, that's great. Take a picture and then put it out there in church. Yeah, I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna try that shit.
Black people, we feel like it's okay. All the resources, okay, they never show no respect. There's nothing you can get out of here. They don't know how to work. They don't understand who they gonna come on.
Black love.
Black unity.
Black unity.
Black power.
Black power.
Raise first.
Raise first.
Then you would hear us complain, bitch, you complain, why are our children killing each other? Why is unemployment so high in the black community? We need welfare. We are the most backwards people on the planet Earth. How is it that we let everybody come in our community and rape us? We might as well be prostitutes. We let everybody rape our community of everything of it. And we sit back and we laugh about it. We fund it. It's funny to us. Chicago will let you come on their block and while you make 95% of all the money out off their block and they sit there and watch you. How many drug dealers you know would do that? Does that even make even a little bit of sense? Why do we do it? Why do we let everybody come in our community and rape us? And then we'll go out our community to shop in their community and give them jobs and take jobs out of our own community. Then we'll cry about our situation. Then we got all these YouTubers and everybody on TV. Every person I talk to will say we need welfare. For what? We don't need the government assistance. For what?
Oh, you still out here? See us out here with these flags, they know what time it is. And you know flyers. You got flyers right here. Say it, Queen.
They don't care nothing about your children.
Say that, Queen.
They don't care nothing about your women. They don't care nothing about your brothers. That's your responsibility. And I'm not even mad at them for the fact that they don't care nothing about your children, your women, and your men. Because that's your job.
Protesting when she did, she just went to the gas station with the kids.
And that's one thing that I love about New Era Chicago is that a lot of people think that it's everybody else's job to care for our children, to protect our children. No, that's our job. They don't protest downtown, beg the mayor to invest in our community. That's our job to invest in our community. It ain't the governor's job to invest in our community. It's our job to invest in our community. We need to invest in our own. We need to protect our own. We don't need to beg the police to protect our children. Why is they even patrolling our community? Look who they put in your community. 98% of, what do they look like that's patrolling your community?
In my house and feed my children, that's my responsibility.
We over Chicago.
So at some point, the black community is going to have to understand
the standard is shut down.
For each other. We are responsible.
Hey, bro.
You cannot expect the order to come on the
So once again, for anybody that don't understand why we out here today, we at the sit-go on 95th and Cottage Grove. And basically, there's been a lot of complaints from the community stating that the folks who working here, the employees, are disrespecting the community, talking negative to the elders, calling us niggas, this, that, and the third. So, in order for us to let them understand that that's unacceptable, we got to deliver a consequence. And the consequence is stopping their business. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have a whole lot of people going to this gas station. Really ain't nobody going to the gas station because, you know, when the community know when they see us standing outside with these flags, something serious happening. So we appreciate y'all support. Since down the mic, let the community know what's happening. It's our responsibility to look out for ourselves. It's still our responsibility. Peace of Black Power.
Exactly. What we need to understand is nobody's coming to save us.
What the fuck with them, bro? You know?
A lot of people think that some magical carpet's gonna fly out the sky. Somebody's just gonna save us. They think if we vote a certain way, that's gonna save us. No, nothing's coming to save us until we take responsibility for our community. Somebody said exactly what we need to protect our own communities, and we would be much better off. Yes, we need to stop the thought of everybody else need to do for us. We need welfare. We don't need no welfare.
Up in a location like this, there have to be a lot of confirmed incidents of misconduct within the business. You know, if ain't nobody gonna stand up for black people, New York, Chicago gonna stand up for black people. So as always, we just want to be an example of the change that we want to see. We want to be an example of the accountability that we want to see for the community, because we don't have to depend on them.
You know what, and that's something else. You either want it or you don't. For those of people that sit at home and talk about the problem, but you're still shopping in their community. You're still shopping at the Chinese food store. You're still giving them all your money, and you walk right past the black-owned business. And then people jump online saying we need welfare. Stop it. We need welfare. We need the government to provide for us, and we need the mayor to invest in our community. We're not even willing to invest in our community.
To come tell the store owner that he mistreating the community. That's on us to let them know they mistreat the community. That's on us to let them know that they mistreat the community. So as always, you know, we just want to lead by example. New York, Chicago. This not even our shutdown. We got a call from another organization to come out and assist them. And as always, when the call is placed, it's for the benefit of the black race. New York, Chicago is their family. Like for real. So.
Hey, so somebody said what's happening. This is New Era Chicago. What they're doing is called a gas station shutdown. And what they do is make sure this gas station doesn't make any money. That's the only thing to do is shut them down economically. If they can't function financially in our communities, then they have to leave. And that's the objective, for them to leave. They come, here it is, we giving them millions of dollars. They don't hire from the community. They don't invest. They don't pay taxes. Nothing. It benefits the black community. Zero.
Because we passing these conditions down to our kids, man. So, like I say, as always, New York, Chicago just wants to be an example of how we can stand up for ourselves. And when we stand up for ourselves, the type of consequences that we can deliver to these. All power to the people. One man. So,
and one thing is for certain, if they come in our community making millions, they damn sure ain't gonna disrespect us in our community.
That's with black dollars. The disrespect of the black community will not be financed with black dollars. So, you know, it's on us to get out here, be an example of what it is that we want to see, an example of how we want to move. Standing on top of the family, 10 toes down. Always. Black power, race first. Garveyism is alive. Talk to him, God.
We've been concerned with rights and equality for about 50, 60 years. And that shit ain't missed a damn thing.
Oh, this man right here,
you got the right to vote. You equal. But don't nobody respect you, though.
Now, once again, these police officers been standing out here for over almost 2 hours. About as long as we've been out here. We're not being disruptive. We're not being violent.
I'm about to try to get Taji Gaines. He's the president of New Era Chicago. I'm trying to get him on the phone right now. Let me see what he says. I think they just wrapped this up.
Regardless of whatever circumstance led to us being here, they don't disseminate or discriminate as far as those type of things. Their job is to
show me a black business in Chinatown. They wouldn't let it. But go to any one of our communities, it's nothing but Chinese food stores, and we support.
If you ain't got no property or no, while we out here doing this work, they trying to keep the property safe and keep this business safe, regardless of whatever circumstance led to us being here. They don't disseminate or discriminate as far as those type of things. Their job is to serve and protect the business owners and property owners in this city. And if you ain't got no business or you ain't got no property, you ain't getting no service. Real shit. If you ain't got no property, or no business, you ain't getting no service.
Think about our really got to take a look at this situation.
They're the flag blocking business.
Don't stop here.
Stay in formation.
Don't stop there.
I'm about to bring you on.
It's like a nigga you. It's like a man is you. Shut up. He's my cousin from the church. Don't let the weak kids. I'm glad you don't got kids. Sorry if you for a nigga.
Shut up, bitch.
What's going on, King? Hold on 1 minute.
I would speak to a nigga.
Shut up, bitch.
Where's that audio coming from, bro?
Already.
I'm in Walmart, bro.
Bro, I'm live on YouTube, bro. I'm live on YouTube.
Okay, what's the word?
What's going on, bro? I want to bring you guys. I'm about to go live on Facebook too. Give me 1 minute, bro. I'm about to go live on Facebook as well. Hold on, let me type this in. What's going on, brother? I'm live on YouTube, and I'm bringing you guys the gas station shutdown from 95th and Cottage. And I'm going live on Facebook right now.
Okay, for sure. What's been the word? How you been doing, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm definitely coming to the fashion show on the 31st.
That's a bet. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, bro. So, man, can you tell me a little bit about the gas station shutdown today on 95th?
Yeah, well, you know, man, the shutdowns, something that our organization is known for. But today it wasn't our call. You know, basically we got asked to come out by another organization that was standing up for the community. So as always, bro, you know, we just try to be an example of the change that we want to see in the community. You know, so we went out, we supported the brothers who was out trying to put the demonstration down. It went well, bro. You know, we turned a lot of people away from the gas station. We shut down the gas station for the most part. You know, so it was a successful demonstration. And we're gonna go back up that Monday and finalize everything and get our stipulations met.
Okay, absolutely. Something I was telling my users is we let everybody come in our community get rich. They don't hire from the community. They don't shop in the community. They don't pay taxes in the community. They come in our community. They rape us, and they go back to their community.
Yeah, no facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we were saying. Because I'm telling the guy at the store, like, you can't even open up a store in your community. So you have to come to our dangerous ass, decrepit community just to make a living. But if we were smart enough to understand the game that was being played on us, we know that, like, they wouldn't be able to survive without us, and we would be doing a lot better if we supported each other. So that's just, you know, that's the mindset that we want to get the community in. Always, bro. You know, let's do for each other. Let's look out for one another. Because if I'm straight and you straight, then I mean we all straight. I mean that the community straight.
Absolutely, and some of the things you guys do on Saturdays, Saturdays, Sundays is the cash mob, to where you go to black-owned businesses and you will spend your money in those businesses. Do you want to talk about that?
For sure, but you know the cash mob is very important because black group economics is a major way for us to make a change in our communities, and there is no black power without the black dollar. So we got to be realistic when it comes to our plans to rebuild our communities and get out here and do the work or whatnot. We then need financing, bro. And you know, like I said before, you know, we fund our own oppression in a sense because we still give our money to these entities and these systems that consistently oppress us. So getting out and supporting the black-owned businesses in our communities is paramount because it allows them to open up more businesses and hire more of our people in the community, create more jobs, and cut down on the black crime. So that's what our Fashion Expo is intended for on March 31st, bro. It's intended to get everybody out and attentive to the black-owned businesses, the black-owned fashion designers in the city, and everything like that, man. So we can support ourselves because if we don't, who will?
Right, absolutely. And nobody else will. Nobody else will, man. Thanks for coming on, bro. I definitely want to get your side of the story, man, because that's something we need, bro, in the community, man. I definitely support y'all, man, respect y'all, and thank y'all for what y'all do for our people. And that's something people need to understand, man. And that has to be the change. A lot of people think that the government is going to come save them.
Nah, bro, ain't nobody gonna save us when they benefit from our dysfunction. So, you know, once we understand system that's up against us, then we'll understand how to operate within it. But I appreciate platforms like yours, bro, for giving us a voice, giving our mission legs to get out to the community in mass so everybody can see what's going on out here so they can come out and be a part of it. So I salute you, bro, and appreciate everything that you've done with us, and I look forward to working with you moving forward.
Absolutely, definitely this summer, bro. Y'all was the best thing spoken for the city of Chicago.
Hey, we got major moves happening this summer, bro. We're gonna keep you busy. Watch.
Hey, in that order, bro, I'm back out there, bro, and I got good equipment too. It's coming too.
You know it. Looking forward to it, Black man. Appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for coming on.
No doubt. Peace.
You guys, can you guys hear background noise? No. Gina. I second that to him. Can you guys hear a lot of background? Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. That's Taji Gaines. He's the president of New Era Chicago. Man, the work they're doing for the community is unreal, man. They do so much work for the community, man. And it's up to us as a people, man, to get out there and support them into what they're doing. In the city of Chicago. Unreal, man. They do so much work for the community, man. Okay. And it's I don't hear any background noise. You guys hear any background noise? So here it is, man. We even funding everybody to come in our community and rape us for our dollars, everything. And I think somebody asked, we can still hear you, but it's a lot of noise. Great subject, though. Absolutely. All right, let me say, this is notorious for being rude to his customers. So why is this gas station? Did they hurt anybody physically, or did just someone? Many places you're going to. What happens is this. What a lot of people don't understand. For one, letting these foreign-owned businesses come in our community is a hella disrespect. I went to one of them, and I'm going to film a documentary on this as well. I started filming it. I got a lot more work to do. I walked in there. They were actually part of, it was some brothers from the Nation of Islam. They was doing a shutdown of a business that was selling drugs and disrespecting his customers on 79th Street. I walked up to the owner as they were doing this shutdown. They were outside. They were shutting it down. The owner came outside. I asked the owner. I watched about 50, 60 people walk in there within a 30-minute period. So I asked him. I said, it looks like you get about what, $3,000, $4,000 a day out of this business? He said, yeah. So that means you're making millions out the black community. He said, yes. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you live in this community? He said, no. I said, do you hire from this community? No. There was a dollar store right across the street. I said, have you ever shopped at this dollar store? Or there was a Subway and there was a corner store. Have you ever shopped at any of those? He said, no. If he dropped a dime, he'd pick it up just so you couldn't get it. He's in your community to rob you. He'd go back to his community and spend all his money there. So his can have jobs and yours can't. These foreign-owned businesses, what the government did was align them to come in our communities tax-free. You can never go to their community and open up a business. And if you did, they wouldn't shop with you. Not a nickel. That's why they never shop in your community. And here it is, we throwing every dollar to them. Every dollar we got. Tell me I'm lying. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this. Man, but that was New Era Chicago, man. What they do in the community, man, is much love, much respect. I respect them brothers, man, tremendously. Hats off, man, because a lot of people are not out there. We got like, what, 2.5 million African Americans in the city of Chicago and 20 brothers out there standing up for us. We the only ones funding our own oppression. Willingly. And anywhere where there's violence, anywhere there's poverty, there's violence. If we solve our economic situation. A lot of people say we don't have any businesses, but let me tell y'all something. Even if there's 2 businesses in the community that live in the community. If you shop there, those 2 businesses could become 4 businesses literally in a week. We gave Black Panther $1 billion in 2 weeks. When the Patti LaBelle pies went to Walmart, we gave them like $10 million in 2 days. We gave Walmart $10 million in 2 days on Patti LaBelle pies. Countless amount of money we throw away. We the only people just throw our money away. Throw our money away. Jordans. I'm not even gonna count Hennessy, marijuana, and Mercedes Benz. Jordans. We're making everybody billionaires except for us. If we got reparations, we'd spend every dime tomorrow on everyone else except us. In fact, they should push through reparations because we'll make them filthy rich. Mercedes will be having a blast. Anyway, you guys like, share, comment. Let me know what you think about this video. I'm going to check these. Peace, brother. Haven't seen it yet. All right. So true. All right. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to support New Era Chicago, go to New Era Chicago page on Facebook and YouTube. New Era Chicago. Peace.